What does a normal week look like for you guys when you're in like a preseason type period? So you're ramping up for a tournament. Just say during the time you're ramping up for Rio, what was an average week like for you guys?
Um, yeah. So to be honest, there's not too much of a difference between pre-season and in-season for us because the way it works is so on a normal World Series, we'll go play tournaments for back-to-back weeks. Then we'll come back to Australia for maybe 3 weeks, and then we'll go away for 2 weeks. So we actually do like a mini pre-season in between each time we tour because when we arrive there, we've got a week, and in that week, we're just trying to get acclimatized and recover so that we're playing well on the weekend. So we do most of our work as little mini pre-seasons back in Australia. So, yeah, our usual schedule is 3 main field sessions, and they'll be anywhere from, I don't know, five or
Sorry,
six to.
is that a day, or is that Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or how do they work that?
So the field sessions. So we'll be in at least 4 or 5 times a week,
Yeah.
but we'll only be on the field to do big sessions 3 or 4
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
So not every day we're going out onto the field.
Okay.
The main field sessions are a combination of conditioning. So it might be either conditioning games, which we play like offside touch or drop off touch, or a variation of that mixed in with a lot of 7-on-7 stuff. I don't think you can't really supplement just playing 7-on-7 against guys for anything.
Yeah.
And then mixed in with that, it will be particular skills that we're trying to work on. So we might do tackle tech stuff. We might work on our restart for 15 minutes, tracking. All those sort of small parts will be mixed in with 7-on-7 stuff and our conditioning. So those will happen on at least 3 or 4 days. And then between that, we're doing 4 gym sessions a week. And I guess the priorities for that is around strength and power. So we don't really need to be carrying like huge amounts of muscle bulk. Because the heavier guys they're more likely to do soft tissues, and that with all the change of direction we're doing, we actually don't mind if guys are a little bit lighter within reason. I know I personally, when I was playing at Leicester, I was 98 kilos, and I play sevens at about 92 kilos.
Okay, so there's a bit of difference.
Yeah. And obviously just with that repeat effort sort of stuff, it's just going to slow you down if you're carrying all this excess mass that you don't need to be. So as long as guys are strong and powerful in collisions and that sort of thing, that's what we're trying to get out of gym. We usually have 1 or 2 indoor skills sessions, as well as the stuff we're doing on the field in between, the conditioning and that. And they're usually before the field session, so we like to call them like a little primer. So it might be working on different things like reflexes, hand-eye coordination with tennis balls. We play spike ball. I don't know if you've played spike ball. It's
I've seen
awesome fun. The boys get around that. So just trying to mix up things to get guys ready to get out to training, so that when we get on the field, we're not going through that 15 to 20 minutes of warming into training. We're already ready to go. And then obviously there's all the usual things, looking and reviewing other teams, reviewing our own training, recovery, ice baths, physio, all that sort of stuff.
Do they do Bronco fitness tests for you guys?
We aren't using it as our standard fitness measure at the moment.
What do you
So
guys
I
use?
couldn't even tell you what
What do you
mine
guys
is.
use?
We're doing the
Okay,
yo-yo.
what's an average score of the yo-yo for you guys?
Oh, uh, I'd say the average is, well, we're actually testing on Monday.
Do they tell
So
you what they want you to get?
yeah, so Rugby Australia has guidelines, and I think optimal is above 20, competent is between maybe 18 and 20, or 18 and a half and 20, and then less than 18 might be work on, or whatever the terminology is.
Okay.
So I guess we'd like most of the guys sitting ideally above 20, but probably around somewhere in the 19s there is the average.
What's Tim Walsh like to work with?
Yeah, I've got a fantastic relationship with him, and I think he's a fantastic coach. I think the thing that I noticed straight away when I came back and he was coaching is just the detail in the preparation that he goes to. He's just thought about everything. Each team has a specific, I guess, tactic that he thinks, well, if we do this, we can get a little edge here. I guess his philosophy is that we have an overarching theme of, okay, this is what we're going to do in attack, this is what we're going to do in defense, and this is what we do with our restart. And then within that framework, we can just make little tweaks to each team. So I don't know, we might change our restart depending on what team we're playing. With our attack, we might look to play back to the short side more often. Yeah, so just basically just saying that we have general structures, but the ability to just make small tweaks to I guess take advantages of teams' weaknesses or where we see opportunities is his big thing. And his whole mindset is just about preparation. If we're prepared and we've done everything that we can, then it's like there's no reason that we can look back and say, well, we should have done that or we could have done that. If we just leave no stone unturned, then it's up to us as players to go out and execute that. And part of the preparation is, I guess, ensuring that everyone understands their role, that they know how to execute their job, and in that way, we're just looking for guys to do the process and not worry about the outcome too much.